Your What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nehemiah, aka Neo, and today we're going to be continuing the series of just rating teams going into next year. And today I just got the Charlotte Hornets. Now the Charlotte Hornets are probably a team that I actually think are going to go on the decline, and that's for multiple reasons. But yeah, let me just get into it real quick. So first off, the confirmed roster right now is kind of slim right now. It's PJ Washington, McDaniels, Gordon Hayward, LaMelo Ball, Mason Plumlee, James Booknight, who I will talk about, Kai Jones, JT Thor, Kelly Oubre, uh, Terry Rozier, Nick Richards, Mark Williams, and then Bryce McGowans. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I think you guys know Miles Bridges is not going to be on this team for this year, and honestly, I don't want to get into it that much, but it's deserved. Miles Bridges probably should not deserve a spot on the NBA roster as a whole, and yeah, he deserves what he got. But let's just move past that. So James Booknight. I know that the guard position is stacked right now for this team, but James Booknight could possibly be a really good fit next to LaMelo, especially because he really did go he really did play well a lot in the G League, I believe. When this team was pretty much just using only Terry Rozier, LaMelo Ball, and Miles Bridges. So I think that's gonna be really good to see if James McKnight is actually like really good on that end. Hopefully, I think he is. That'll make this team really good. Kai Jones, he's another player where we just have to see it to believe it. I think that Kai Jones did play. Yeah, he played decently well last year. The only problem was he didn't play that much minutes. Only played 21 games. Essentially averaged 3 minutes. He was playing garbage time, but hopefully he could be the five that this team needs. Which brings me to a lot of the problems I have with this roster. One, it's not really a full roster. With the exclusion of Miles Bridges, there's not really that much shot creation. Well, there's shot creation with Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward. However, it's not like elite, and I think that's going to be a really big problem going forward. Not only that, but this team doesn't have a really good five. They're relying on Mark Williams and or Kai Jones, which is not really the best. Not only that, but they were the 23rd ranked defense last year. I don't think that's going to be really that good next year. Uh, if I'm not mistaken, Montrezl Harrell is still not on this team, and I don't know if I like that. Excuse me. Montrezl Harrell, his season or his stats last year, he averaged essentially the same amount of production that he did in Washington, just a little bit less production. And I think that he was a really good fit next to LaMelo. I don't know why they really got rid of him. I think that he's a really good backup, though. I think that if they could manage to get a really good five next year, I think that's going to be really solid. Which brings me to another problem. With no really good five next year, this team is going to sink defensively. They're probably going to be the 30th rated defense, and that's going to, again, spiral down towards something bad with this team just not being the best defensively. The only good defenders on this team that I would just say outright would be LaMelo is a solid one. PJ Washington is also very, very solid, and Jalen McDaniels. But besides that, there's not really like an outstanding defender on this team. I just think that this team is just gonna suffer really bad on that end. I think that without Miles Bridges, they don't have like really good athletes for a guy like LaMelo Ball besides James Booknight and maybe Terry Rozier. Another really big problem with this team is that they do suffer from a lot of injuries. And with that, they may be able to just not do as well because they may just miss out on a lot of games. But again, if they do uh, not play the best, I still think that they're going to do, as well as they did in the previous couple of seasons. In the 2021 season, they were, 39th rated, or they were 33 and 39. Not the best, but not the worst. This season, they were they were above 500, which was crazy. If it was last year, they definitely would have made the playoffs. But this year they barely missed out only because all of the teams in the East were really good this season. So I think that they could probably just use a little bit better uh, on that end. Now James Borrego being substituted for Steve Clifford, I'm not sure how big that's going to impact this game, but I think that if things could work out the best, this may bode well, but I don't really know. You never really know with things like this. And if I were to really give my opinion, he's probably going to be a decent bit better, but I'm not sure how substantially better. And that's going to be really the biggest problem. I think that with Steve Clifford being here, I think that's really the only upgrade. With LaMelo Ball, probably just not going to be. Well, LaMelo Ball is probably going to have a better year. He wasn't the best finishing, nor was he like really the best shot creator. But again, his true shooting percentage really just did not dip at all. Not only that, but he was essentially a little bit less than efficient, and his 3 point shooting is still there. 75 or 7.53s on 40% essentially, really good. But his 2 point percentage is very low, and if he could somehow manage to be a better finisher, let me check what his shooting stats are. Yeah, he's like 58% from 0 to 3 feet. If he could improve upon that, and essentially all his mid range stats are in the low or in the high 30s, all he just needs to do is just improve upon that, find better ways to attack the paint. I know he does have the floater, but again, if you're relying on the floater that much, it's probably going to be a really hard way to actually just play well with that. And I just think that this team needs a better fit around LaMelo with all those players. And yeah, now for the rest of the team, I think that a guy like Gordon Hayward, again, he's probably one of the most valuable pieces to this team because once he goes down, the team just sinks. I don't know why it's like that, but again, if they could have this dude playing more than 50 games a season, I think that they will probably making it to the playoffs. But again, you never know with the Gordon Hayward. Again, he's not injury prone in the traditional sense. He just always gets freak injuries, and it's kind of crazy. Kelly Olynyk, or not Kelly Olynyk, Kelly Oubre. I ain't gonna lie. The moment Kelly Oubre touches the ball, I would start panicking. Wait, what? What? Is Nicholas Batum on this team? I don't know. This is showing up very weird for this squad, but I guess he may be on this team. I don't know. But if Nicholas Batum is on this team, I don't know. Why is Basketball Reference showing this? Nicholas Batum, Nicholas Batum. Oh, he is on this team. Huh. I didn't know that. Well, Nicholas Batum could be a really good five. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. Basketball Reference just messed up, I think. Never mind. How long is this video? Okay, well, I'm just going to edit there because I'm just confused. I'm going to see y'all later.